Hello everyone, welcome to another hour of torture. I am your host, Alan10 as usual for the Everyday Minecraft Quest. As always, we will be playing Minecraft today. Finally, I think the prank of yesterday has receded back into the hellhole of which it was created. We shouldn't have to be dealing with that much longer. I should hope not, anyway. Please, please, please. Yes! Finally, I've done it. Well, I haven't done it, but I've survived it, and that counts for something. I'm sure. Okay, so, last episode, we got some sheep. I realize now we should probably utilize those sheep, which I now realize we need some wheat for, so let's go get some wheat. Back and forth. That's how it is with me. Finally, you don't look ugly, skeleton. I'm not even angry to fight you right now. Just because you don't look ugly. Oh, and the wheat looks brown and delicious again. I guess it could be described as delicious. It doesn't look ugly is what I'm saying. It's not necessarily delicious, but it's not ugly. And it was hard surviving the apocalypse, guys. Believe me, it was. Like, every second I looked at my surroundings and I just said, wow, this place is a dump. It was horrible. It's like when your best friend remodels your home while you're on vacation. You just look at it and you say, well, you can say one of two things. Either you moved a single couch that does not count as remodeling, or you can say, you know, you're certifiably blind. Which isn't the nicest thing to say, come to think about it, but you know, that's what you'd say to yourself, I suppose. Like, this guy, he must be blind. No one can decorate this poorly. That, or it's April 1st, and he did that purposefully. In which case, he's a great friend, just like me. I didn't get Paul on April's Fools, come to think of it. And I really regret not doing so. You didn't get me either. Well, no, I did get him, actually. Not as well as I'd have liked, but I did push him off the cliff, like, 5 times. 5 different, separate occasions. We were playing on Hypixel, of course. Pushed him right off the edge, and he died 5 times. Oh, god. Darn it, I'm gonna need more lighting. I'll get to it later. As with every other project, we'll get to it later. Just a tad bit of lag while harvesting these crops. Oh, I do enjoy Minecraft, Mojang's, I should say, sense of humor. That was a funny one. Especially since in the article they wrote regarding it, they made it sound completely believable that they were actually planning on permanently keeping the changes, and I would have believed it if it had not been April 1st. So, good job to the writers on that one. The editors, I suppose. Wonder if we have any... just a few. Might as well get them. A bit low on food at the moment. I'll take what I can get, is what I'm saying. A few of my friends, in fact... Practically all of my friends have been streaming recently after, well, one of them did not start streaming after I started streaming, but 3 or 4 of my friends started streaming on Minecraft after I, started streaming on Minecraft. I don't know if I was the inspiration. It seems a bit big-headed for me to say so. But Paul, Mason, who else was there? There was... No, actually, Red didn't do it. Never mind, I take that back. He was like 3 friends. There's one other that I definitely don't think I inspired him to do so I won't mention him. But Ball and Mason, they definitely... Oh yes, and all of their channel links are in the description if you're interested in checking them out. They're pretty fun people. Do a bit of work on their videos. I only have 2 sheep, my goodness. Gonna have to dye you guys sometime. Actually, first I should probably just get a stockpile of sheep before I go dyeing them. Because I wouldn't want them to die. No, I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. You guys probably joke. You probably imagined that I would say that a million years before I did. Or something like that. You probably thought that one up for yourselves the minute I said die. Then I said it again and you were like, yep, that's a joke. And then I used it. God knows I regret it. Oh, we're running low on lapis. Not a good thing. I love my efficiency on breaking pickaxes. Ah! Crap the lapis. Okay. So while we're waiting for the sheep... what can we do? I suppose we can start working on the grand wall. It's not a terrible idea. In fact, I'm gonna go do that right now. All I want to do this is simple. I'm gonna go get a block of sand. This block of sand will be like a flagpole. Or something in the stuff. I'll drop it down from the top of the tower, where it's symmetrically in the middle. It will basically serve as an idiot repellent for me. It's my personal bottle of idiot repellent. I actually have one of those. Spray it on my face every morning. Really seems to help. Though it does hurt. It's extraordinarily painful if you get it in your eyes. Maybe that's because I'm not wearing glasses. There we go. Now, we can't possibly make a mistake. Unless I just died from that fall, which would be extremely hilarious, but... happily, I did not encounter such misfortune. Oh, the tiniest hitbox in all of Minecraft. You deserve nothing but death, baby zombie. And to be fair, I don't have to make this. I can just make it hollow. All of my previous walls I've always made with the center filled in. But considering how hard it is to gather stone in this world, I think I'll just cut corners a bit. I used to have, in some other servers that I played on, I would always within the first day have the diamond tools and everything, because I donated. I was a young fool back then, and I was like, oh, it's the best idea to donate. I don't even know my reasoning behind it. I just decided one day, as soon as I logged onto the server, like, oh, I need to donate to this one. This is a good one. After very little or no judgment of the actual player base or server stats. It was a fun time. Let's put it shortly. Oh no, did I anger the Enderman? No. Okay, thank God. Picks up a grass block. That means he's getting ready to kill. Did he? Okay, someone put a dirt block here. Someone or an Enderman put a dirt block here. I do not approve. I don't know what I should do about this forest. Oh my God, I just looked right at the Enderman. I'm so lucky he didn't try to kill me. I don't know what I should do. I'm gonna wait until daytime. That seems more logical. Can't see a darn thing in there. Mine. While we're waiting, we can do something. I know we can do something. To the nether, maybe? Sure, might as well. Let's put the cobblestone away first, though. Just in case. Yeah, I don't need to keep the shears on me. Sad that you can't open your inventory within a nether portal. You'd think they'd add that back since now, you know, throw an item out. Oh, sorry. Keep an item over there. Oh, it still throws out. Well, yeah, you get my idea. Actually, probably not. I just disproved my own statement. Just get a bit more quartz. Dropped a few frames there, sorry about that. Out of my hands, but we've been good about not having stream crashes recently, so I'm happy about that. It's happened a few streams ago and it was incredibly annoying. I had to make a part 1 and part 2 of that video. Because I'm pretty sure YouTube removed their whole, like, you can now put videos together and stuff. Like, they pretty much removed all editing from the platform, which really made me sad. But my saddest moment was when they removed annotations. I liked those things. They might have been a cheap way of editing, but exactly, actually. Oh, what just hit me? Uh-oh, this. I didn't see this. Because I'm blind. Most likely. Glowstone has been got. Permanently. Oh, I see some of those new magma blocks down there. Magma blocks. Because I know how to pronounce the B letter. Well, leap of faith. Leap of faith. I had faith and it paid off. Let's go get some magma. Sorry about the squeaky chair. My blood's been losing legs a lot recently. No, my leg's been losing blood a lot recently. Probably just because of all the games I've been playing. Does this stuff mine quicker? No, it mines just the same as netherrack. You never know when this could come in handy. Oh god. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Yeah, 42. Definitely more than enough. More than I should ever need. No. Might as well harvest some netherrack while we're at it. A cave. I wonder if it leads back to the surface. Let's go find it. Oh. Yeah, that's anywhere but the surface. Why is my leg... Squeaky chair. But why? What did I do to deserve this? Might as well get some soul sand too. We'll just get a bit of everything, you know? Because it's probably night again now that I think about it. Now that I consider it, it's probably night again. Yeah, let's get out of here. Probably wasted half the day, but that's fine. We only need half a day. I hope. Probably not. I just need to take down some of that forest, which means... Hello to Malatide Plays MC. Good to see you. Doing some random stuff today, as usual, as one might come to expect out of my stream. I'm here, I'm also typing a paper. Paper? I didn't know that you could type paper. I thought paper had to be made out of, like, some sort of plant. How do you type a paper? Like, you've got to fit the letters in perfectly. Look at all these letters. How do you fit them together to make a sheet of white paper? That's impressive. That's really cool, Malatide. Keep it up, man. No, actually, what we're working on today is a giant wall of pointlessness. Because it doesn't keep anyone out, and it's certain... Well, I suppose it would. If Mason ever gets on, if crazy people ever get back. Maybe it would help with that. Don't know. But it's a wall. It'll be a wall. Trust me on that one. This is how. DHF... HDHHDHRBYDHDHCBDUDBDHSH equals paper. Can't tell if that's an equation. Because if it is an equation, like, those are a lot of variables. I would never want to try to solve that equation in my entire life. But if you're just telling me how to make paper, come to think of it, I can't see where I'd ever actually need that skill. You know what? One day I might, though. One day I might. I'm not going to talk because I'm typing. No. But your comments are so valued by me. How could you? No worries. Good luck on it, man. I like it how one dark oak tree can get me a stack and a bit of wood. I wonder if we should just clear out the bare minimum of trees or if we should just level this entire forest. We have two options. I reckon. You know, we'll level the forest eventually when we have the tools that won't, you know, force it to take 5,000 years. When we have the diamond efficiency 5 stuff and breaking 3, mending. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. For today, however, bare minimum. Stick to the bare minimum. I'm glad there's no bears in Minecraft, because I'm completely sure one would have jumped out of me just then. Jumped out of me? No, at me. Jesus. What are you doing, Alan? You're being more confusing than usual. These darn Wi-Fi problems are plaguing everyone. Every one of my friends these days, anyway. Poor old Paul got his stream shut down about like 30 minutes early the other day. Red had his stream shut down twice 30 minutes in. He's been having some problems as well, because his channel is only a streaming channel. Which is what mine is quickly becoming, but... yeah, he's been having some problems. He has not been enjoying himself, we shall say. Shall we say. Wonder what I'm going to do with all this wood. I could turn it into sticks. I could turn it into literally 16 double chests worth of sticks and never ever need them again. But would that be a wise financial decision? Would ask my personal and family finance teacher. Would that be a wise choice? Yes, of course it would be my response. Would you ever think this would be a terrible idea? Obviously, it's pure gold. I should be working as the personal and family finance teacher. I am clearly more qualified. The fact that you would even doubt for a second the validity of this amazing system makes me want to puke. And that's how I got expelled from school the other day, actually. It's pretty sad. This is a lot of pigs. Why do I feel like the monster spawning in this world is just turned up 500%? I have to kill every single one of them for the Republic. I don't go to school. Well, just because I don't go to school doesn't mean I can't be expelled from school. I think pigs. No, it's not pigception. Not yet, anyway. That'll happen when I allow this. If I allowed this pig population to continue unattended, then yes, it would be pigception very quickly. But no, I have ceased the problem. And also, that's a riddle in itself. How can you be expelled from school while not in school? I'm definitely using about half of this wood to make some chests. Oh, god darn it. Oh, I slightly misclicked. Disgusting. I'm gonna just... I have enough coal now. Why would I not fill my furnaces to the brim? Can indulge myself in the wonders of modern society. Me. I am the modern society in this world. Lots of iron. All we need now is a good old mending book, and I know how to get one. But that's for a later date. Well, hoping that there's any villagers in the town that can actually sell them. I honestly have not played Minecraft up to that point in a very, very long time. In fact, I don't think I've ever played it in the newest update. Survival, that is. You know, legitimate survival, not amplified or anything. Can't get enough of the... Have I been moving? Have I been making the squeaky chair squeak? I do apologize for that. I didn't even realize... Oh my... It's a gang of zombies! I've destroyed their leader. Wow, that's a lot of pork chops. Poor piggies. That was like a piggy genocide. But it was worth it. Because now I have a little more food. Wouldn't you agree, guys? Well, you don't have to answer, but I know you agree. In spirit, you agree. Piggy genocide definitely worth 30 pork chops. Oh, I know I made a movement there. My leg just is not cooperating. Not being peaceful for the love of Christ. This is gonna annoy me if I don't fix it. There we go. I hear my parents laughing in the background. They found this fairly old show actually, but it's a new show to them called Invader Zim. It's a show about an alien who was assigned to invade Earth, but he's really, really horrible at it. But he thinks, obviously, like, he thinks of himself as a great emperor or something. So it's a very good kind of Napoleonic disorder that he has going for him. Makes it very entertaining. Apparently my parents like that. I like it too, of course. Don't think the show is bad. It's a kid's show, so... Oh, how could it be bad? There's never been a kid's show that's been bad. Enderman, there you go. I mean, I just loved listening to my child play Let It Go after watching Frozen about 5,000 times. Well, don't ask me how much he played the song. God, sorry, it would probably be a she. She plays it at least 5 billion times a day, if you wanted to know. I just love it. Oh, I'm glad I didn't meet anyone who did that. I've heard of some people who will non-stop sing the Frozen tune after watching the movie. I've heard the horror stories that my parents have told me. Thank God I was never with them on those days. Invader Zim, come to think of it, it doesn't really remind me of a children's show. It reminds me more of like some sort of an Adult Swim kind of thing. It's not as though they use any bad words, but they do sometimes show some fairly graphic images, which I don't think could really be shown, or should really be shown. It's a special situation. You'll just have to look it up on whatever service you have, like Hulu. They're watching it on Hulu right now. Not sure if it's on Netflix or whatever else kids these days are using. I'm okay with YouTube myself. Netflix is cool. The one thing that interested me about Netflix was that How to Train Your Dragon spin-off show. That kind of made me want to get it, but for a single show, I didn't think it was worth it. I obviously see the reason why people would want to get it. Lots of other shows that they like. I just don't really like that many shows. I'd rather be doing other things besides watching television. It's not to say that I'm a saint or anything, that I, work all the time and be just, you know, the godly character that everyone else should be. You know, just look down upon those who watch TV all day. No. I'm somewhere in the middle. Though leaning very close to the, you know, lazy slob edge, I'd say. I have my own account on Netflix, says Maltide. Should probably clarify that. Well, how is it? Is it worth it? How much do you use it? You don't have to tell me, like, everything personal that you watch on it, of course. But, you know, would you say, on a rating, any rating system, is it something you'd recommend? No, I have to wait a tiny bit longer. What is the world coming to? And don't worry, guys, I am going to decorate this wall. I've just had a thought of what to do with all the dark oak wood, and this wall is getting a makeover. Just like my face when I was 9, and I got into my parents' makeup. Getting a serious makeover. That'll probably make it look 1,000 times worse than before I did it. I rated an 8.5 because they don't have the new shows, I'm guessing you're gonna say. The new, well, anything really. The new. Just, we'll leave it at that, the new. They don't have the new. And I hear you there, Hulu doesn't either. In fact, Hulu got some, like, movies 2 years after they were first created. All the same, I'd rather see it later for a lower price than right away for a little more than a lower price. Not an extreme price, of course, but save money where you can, I think, is a good saying. If it's even a saying. Maybe it'll catch on. Either way. Still, an 8.5 is a pretty darn high rating. Which I kind of understand, thinking about it here. Wow, that's one reason to always look where you're going in Minecraft. And to always jump off of a cliff when you see a creeper. I probably just saved all the lava in there. Oh god, imagine if the lava blows up, it'll just flow down onto the water and make a giant mess. So yeah, I'd rather kill myself than have that happen. You! Oh my god, he's got friends. They must have been having a party at my house last night. And they're all drunk and they're just coming out. The one in there was just, you know, still sleeping. He was the one on the couch that just doesn't wake up until like 2 p.m. How did you miss the water? How did you make those No, I'll answer your question if you answer mine. How did you make those upside down question marks? Oh, and I didn't miss the water. I purpose. Yeah, sure. I purposefully, I meant to hit the stone. Yeah. No, in all seriousness, I just didn't think about it. And also, come to think of it, I think a reason that I did that I just forgot, was that if I had stayed in the water, if I had jumped in the water, it would have taken me years to get up here, and the creeper might have jumped down and exploded. It would have been a big mess. So, I'd rather take a bit of damage than have that happen. I hear a baby zombie. I'm unsettled. Isn't that used in Spanish, by the way, the upside down question mark? Ah! Unsettling! Here we go. Unsettlement has been settled. Yes. Wait, what did I do with my wheat? Why am I dumb? Copyrighted and reserved. Yeah, like, yeah, as if. Now, to be fair, they did come after your name. Is your name copyrighted and reserved? Oh, let's see if I can get these $signs right. Yen, yen, yen. Chen, chen, no. Chen definitely is not a currency. I don't know the second one. But then we've got pound, 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 pound. There's 4 of them. I think the first one is yen, though. Would have been funny if I just said yen, 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 chang, 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 Voldemort, Voldemort, Voldemort. That would have been excessively racist, but, you know, funny for a time until you started thinking about it. Realizing how horrible it actually was. I'm gonna go see if I can find your skin. Let's see. Minecraft skins. No, your name is not Malatide. It's XX Jabowitz. XX. Darn it! You failed me, the skin dex. I knew you wouldn't be of any use. Okay, super done. You'll get more cobblestone, but that's dull, so... Well, we really do have everything we need, besides a cow farm. I suppose we could just work on the sheep's habitat, which I think I will do, because we have so much wood. It's a lot of wood. Hello to Sire Plays! And yes, unfortunately, the stream is single. We do incorporate special guests, though, and if you hit that like button, we can hit, well, we'll be a little closer to hitting 3 likes, in which case we can play a round of the to-be-named game. I think I'll call it something like the construction. No, that's too dull. Gotta vote on a name for that. I've gotta set up a poll for this. But, oh, you don't have to worry about it, Malatide. Thank you, though. Oh, yeah, that's the other one. Okay, so, yeah, fences. I get distracted way too easily, just from looking at the stream chat. Gotta be sure to do all of them now. 1, 2, 3, and I think I added a 4th. You know, might as well do that. Just kidding. Thank you for your subscription, Mr. Sawyer Plays, by the way. Greatly appreciated. Glad you're enjoying the stream. I assume you are anyway. Otherwise, it would be a little weird to subscribe to a person you hate watching. Oh, I really hate this guy. I'd better subscribe to him to show him how much I hate him. Can't think of any reasoning behind that. It's a funny scenario, though. That's something you'd expect to find in some sort of a TV show. It's pronounced Sawyer. My apologies. I didn't expect to get... There's something about names and my English pronunciation that I can never truly nail down. One day, though. One day I will learn the ways of the Jedi. I'll get to terraforming later. No, I'm sorry to hear that. That is something that I appreciate from my parents. They gave me a very simplistic name, just Alan. You know, people misspell it very often. You know, A-L-A-N. But I don't really mind that, because so long as they're pronouncing it correct and they're not like addressing someone else, Like, there's not someone named, I don't know. Well, it doesn't lead to any awkward situations, necessarily. It's very hard to mistake Alan for Alan. Plus, it does have some comedy value when I tell people it's actually spelled Alan. I don't know what it is about that. It's just a little bit funny. Oh, goodness. But, you know, if I'm bad about pronouncing names now, it was nowhere close to comparable with how bad I was when I was just even a few years younger. For some reason, when I was really young, there was no possibility of me remembering anyone's name. My cousin Elizabeth, I must have forgotten her name at least 9 times straight. Not in any time frame. Not in any time frame, just over the course of my life. After a while, as I grew older, it was kind of embarrassing. And then more so, and then a little more, until I finally remembered it that one fateful day. I've been walking in and out of my house. I don't know what I'm doing. To the mines, then, with me. Almost hit bedrock on this one. Actually, well, we'll do a bit in the mines, maybe like 5 minutes, just to get some cobblestone for the wall. And then we'll start marking out our different districts, because I have been wanting to do that, just because I don't want to build everything randomly everywhere, and some just everywhere in general. I want to use some sort of identifying block to determine which district is which. You know, the building district, when we get to 3 likes and someone is chosen. The mining district, one we're in now. And the everything else I decide to do district, which will probably, to be honest, that'll probably just be surrounding the entire area. Just inside, you know, everywhere I decide it looks nice. And hopefully it looks nice. Or that'll be a chore. That's the one fear I do have in survival mode Minecraft. If you build something truly grand, truly great, you know, giant, made of a really hard material, and then realize that it doesn't fit or just looks plain horrible. With just iron enchanted tools like level 1 enchantments. It's gonna be a while before you get that thing down. Or reform it enough to make it look nice. That's my one fear. Well, for those of you watching on YouTube, by the way, whenever I go silent, it's usually because no one is watching the stream currently. I don't want to waste my breath. Usually I choose to just, you know, kind of relax, recuperate, try to think of some more conversation topics for when people join back. And if they don't join back, well, there you go. I'm ready for tomorrow's stream. Sawyer plays. It's odd how it can be spelled with an A, and yet be pronounced with an O. It's very interesting. Very unique. And the funny thing is, I've never really heard it pronounced Sawyer. Tide plays, says, just know I'm here. YouTube, you've told me, you've lied to me again, YouTube. You said no one's watching, and yet someone is watching. Someone is very clearly watching. That's a little embarrassing. But thank you for telling me, Melotide. I will learn never to trust that watching ever again. There's no point. It's tricked me like 3 times at least. Maybe it's just because I'm gullible. Maybe it's because it's a horrible system. Who knows? Anyway, our 5 minutes have expired. I'm too lazy to make stairs, so let's get out of here. Could use granite or andesite as the border blocks. That's a conundrum. That's a paradox right there. Yes, I'm typing. That's why I'm not typing. Delicious drink. Probably unmuted it too early. just a little. Yeah, might as well. Let's give us some room. I think this is going to be a road. This is definitely going to have to be the main road of glory. Might as well start on that now, considering we have furnaces filled with coal, ready to smelt. Excuse me. Just a little... No, that's a full-on paradox, man. No getting around that one. There's hardly any excusing it. How dare you come into my stream and bring paradoxes and confusing equations and other Netflix-related memes. Well, you haven't done that, so I can't accuse you. Well, you were tempted to do it. Don't deny it. Don't even try to deny it. Oh. Oh wow, perfect 4 stacks. That's never happened. To me, anyway. I'm planning on making this road out of stone, brick, and andesite around the edges, by the way. Hopefully it looks nice. If not, well, time to tear a road up. Let's go get some stuff while that's smelting. Melotide Plays MC asks, can you turn on sound requests? Song requests, you mean? Don't worry about it, man. Just take some practice. English is a difficult thing, to say the least. And as for song requests, interesting thought. I've looked at that before. It didn't intrigue me too much, but I guess if you're asking for it, you might as well. We might as well. I might as well. I'll look into that before next stream. Hopefully it'll be up by then. What song? Well, does Nightbot host its own music kind of thing, or would I have to input my own songs? You don't have to type a response. I'll probably look at it later, but, you know. It's hard not to ask questions on stream. It's its own challenge. Sorry, Flowers. You've been outmatched. not a pro, so look on YouTube. Okay. I'll do that. I see that creeper, by the way. He's dead. I'm gonna kill him. He should not be surviving. Wow. That was my worst shot yet. Hopefully this won't look too ridiculous, though I'm sure it will at first. In fact, I'm sure it does now. Well, of course it does now. Cutting corners! Don't look at me, I was inspired by the government. Oh, you sneaky Billy. Joke's on you, creeper. I wanted that land removed anyway. Ha-ha! Tide says you should make a grave for all of the creepers that blow up. Tide, that would be a big grave. Oh, are you talking in my Minecraft history? Or in the history of this world? I could guess which one you're talking about, but if we're basing this off of my Minecraft history, it would take me a matter of years to complete. The world. That's still going to take quite a few months, at least. How? And when we get some decorations and, oh man, when we get some decorations in here, it'll look even worse. Manufacturing. Gotta love it. Oh, god darn it. Here, parkour. Why would I not? And I used all my stone to make stone. Okay, thank god we have some. That would have been a little more than a little embarrassing. No. We're gonna have to cut even more corners. Oh, the horror, yada yada. We shall decorate that later. As for this tree, I'm burning it to the ground. I've had enough of its existence in my land. That's not what I want. Besides, this will be a good test to see how well fire spreads on this server. If at all. Hopefully it does. Oh, well, we did test it on Mason's house, but yeah, that wasn't a real test. That was more of an excursion, more of recreation. It wasn't scientific. Well, not really. Could be labeled as a social experiment, I guess, but Just a little bit of lag from that fire. Nothing too bad. That's pretty bad. Ow. No, my road is on fire. The humanity. No, it's on fire again. Oh my god, it's doubly on fire. The humanity. Oh god, the road's on fire. What are we gonna do? We don't have a fire extinguisher. No. Oh god, all my pets are in that road. Uncle Jimmy's in the road. I don't know why I enjoy thinking about certain situations that would require extreme yeah, I know it's lagging. Just a little. That's my ends too. Don't worry, it's not the stream. Unless it is the stream. If the quality is getting poorer, then the stream is getting worser. That's another math equation, if you didn't know. Anyway, as I was saying, I love just randomly at times imagining how humans could get themselves in the rarest of circumstances or situations. Like, you know, a man trapped in a road. Or a man who has been stuck to the wing of an airplane flying through the sea. Anything really just, you know, kind of entertains me. So I think that's where it's coming from. I get entertained much too easily. Oh, thank you for... I pride myself in my vicarious knowledge of extraneous grammar in Ingles's. Ingles? Yeah, it's Ingles. Yeah, that's the one. That's how you say it in English. My first language isn't Spanish. No. You know, I bet I'm an inspiration to you when you're writing your research papers. You're probably copying down everything I say. I would feel almost a little insulted if you weren't. No. Hello to Paul Marshall. Just a little bit late. We're about to end the stream, but definitely. That's a good answer. That's a very good answer. And Paul answers with a yes. Paul Marshall says, I am writing what you are saying right now. Well, I am saying what you are writing right now. Well, what do you know about that? Say something else, and I will say what you write, and you will write what I say. God, this could go in a circle for years. Thank God we're about to end the stream. You realize how long we'd be sitting here if I was doing the stream for like the rest of my life? Oh, Pigman. That is true, Paul. Death by writing. I knew there was a reason why I hated English class. It's deadly. Certifiably deadly. What do you guys think of the road? As if I needed to ask. Glorious. No. It's a decent road. It needs some decoration. We will decorate it. It is horrible slash. It is horrible slash amazing, I think is what you were gonna say. Just, yeah. Don't worry. I think I'll stop the joke now. I was, you know, about to say something even more big-headed, but yeah, we'll save that for next time. String base on it. Oh, you want me to put a string base in the road so it can get run over by a car. I get it, yeah. I hate the base too, Paul. Don't worry, I understand. I'll do that as soon as I invent the car. In fact, that's the first thing I'm going to do with a car once I invent both a car and a string base. I'm going to run over the string base with the car. And this is the end of our stream for today. I hope you all enjoyed. We got a new subscriber, so yay. Thank you. And I will see you all later. Feel free to chat for a bit before the stream ends. It was a good stream today. Very fun. Oh, well, you said it. It's history now, buddy.